Naija, Ghana, side by side. Football dreams we won't divide.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ghana Naija Ballers. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is where we give you updates on Ghana and football related news. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to get updates whenever we post a video. We know the women's Wafcon is coming up in a few days. Nigeria and Ghana will be playing in this Wafcon, so this channel will be giving you updates on all the Wafcon matches that involves Nigeria and also Ghana. So if you are interested in that, if you were interested in getting updates on the women's Wafcon coming up next month, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Today we're talking about two things. Talk about Asisat Oshoala. We'll talk about the friendly game coming up. Then let's jump right into it. The first story we have here is Asisat Oshoala. If you're following us on Twitter, X, you know that we posted an exclusive yesterday that Asisat Oshoala is reportedly, probably reportedly because we don't know, they might have a last minute change. So our exclusive, our source is telling us that Asisat Oshoala is in the final squad for Nigeria for the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations coming up in Morocco next month, which means that the coach has decided to bring Asisat Oshoala. This will be the first time she's joining the Nigerian Super Falcons team after that Olympics. Nigeria, failed to go far. And this is the first time Asisat Oshoala is joining the team after the Olympics. And it looks like the coach is planning to draw experience from her, Odega, and also Ajibade, because those three players are the most concurrent or regular players that have been involved in a lot of AFCONs. They have vast experience. They've won the tournament, and the coach will need those experience for the new players because there are some new faces in the Nigerian Super Falcons squad. They have not tasted the women's AFCON yet, and these players will be there to encourage them, to tell them, say, this is how we do it, this is how we handle it, this is how we handle the pressure, this is how we face these opponents, this is how we should relax, this is how we should play, and all that. So the presence of Asisat Oshoala, Odega, and Ajibade, those are the three players I feel will be in the squad because they need experience going into a very, very crucial tournament like this. So that's the news about Asisat Oshoala, and I'm also hearing that this might be her last AFCON, especially if Nigeria wins the tournament. This will be the last AFCON for Odega and Asisat Oshoala, especially Asisat Oshoala, from what I'm hearing. After this tournament, especially if Nigeria wins, you won't be seeing them with the Nigerian Super Falcons anymore. They'll be focusing their attention to their club career and they'll leave their international career. That is what I'm hearing. So I'd like to know your thoughts. Do you think it's time for them to retire? Do we have players to replace them? Do we have players with the caliber to replace Nigeria up front in defense and the attack and all that? Do you think it's time for these high-profile players to retire, especially after the tournament, if Nigeria wins? Or let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So that is the news about Asisat Oshoala. She might be retiring after this Women's Africa Cup of Nations, especially if Nigeria wins. The next news we have right here is Ghana versus Nigeria. Now we know Ghana and Nigeria, they have played friendly games, the Unity Cup and also the World Cup qualifiers in the last couple of years, and it's as if the fixture is coming up more frequently, more often, and all that. People saying it's going to get boring if they play all the time, but this one doesn't involve the men, it involves the women. The last time both teams played was in Accra. I think Nigeria beat Ghana to qualify for the World Cup, or I think World Cup or Wafcon. Nigeria beat Ghana in Accra aggregates to qualify for the World Cup or Wafcon. I'm not sure. Games like this are not determined by form or which team is playing well and which team is not playing. It's because it's a very historical game, and both teams always prepare when they play. Nigeria have gotten the better of Ghana in recent times, and I think it's going to be probably the same when Nigeria meets Ghana Black Queens in the friendly game, because there are reports that Ghana and Nigeria will face Ghana Black Queens and Nigeria Super Falcons will face each other in Morocco for a pre-friendly game before the AFCON. So before the tournament, Ghana and Nigeria women will actually face off and they will play a friendly game. It's going to be interesting considering the fact that Ghana has a new coach and the new coach has not been making the girls play very well like the previous coach Nora Hopto has been, commanding and getting results from the for the Ghana Black Queens fans. But the new coach has not been getting the results everyone wants. People fear that Ghana might not go far in the women's Wafcon, and people are concerned that the coach might be the wrong person to lead the Ghana Black Queens to the women's Wafcon. I would like to see your thoughts in the comment section. For those of you who follow the Ghana Black Queens, do you think the new coach Bjorn Jokergen, I don't know how you pronounce it, I think it's Bjorn Jokergen, he is the right man to take this Ghana Black Queens to the promised land? I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. So everyone expects Nigeria Super Falcons to beat Ghana Black Queens 100%. If you think otherwise, you think the Ghana Black Queens can beat this Nigerian Super Falcons. I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section so that I can reply you and see the person who is courageous enough to think that the Ghana Black Queens can beat the Super Falcons. I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. So if you think that Ghana can beat Nigeria in the comment section, comment below and tell me why you think so that we'll have a debate in the comment section. So that is it. Ghana and Nigeria will face in a friendly game in Morocco. There are also reports that Nigeria Super Falcons will be flying to Portugal for their camp. They will be camping there before they fly to Morocco for the tournaments. And when they fly to Morocco, that is where they will face Ghana. I'm not sure about that, but earlier reports suggest the Nigerian Super Falcons will be flying to Portugal for camping ahead of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Do you think it's a good idea? People just feel that they should just fly to Morocco and get used to the weather there and all that. It would have been better instead of going to Portugal. I know Portugal is not too far from Morocco, but they feel it's a waste of funds. I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. So that is the news I have for you today. We talked about Asisat Oshoala, her being involved in the final squad for the Women's Wafcon, Nigerian Super Falcons Women's Wafcon squad list, and plans of using her experience and other players. She might not have a huge part to play in the game. Like in the game, she might be coming from the bench to change games, offering advice, to the young players and all that, the inexperienced players who have not witnessed the AFCON before and all that. And she might retire from international duties after this tournament, especially if Nigeria come out victorious. I would like to know your thoughts on that. We also talk about Nigeria and Ghana playing a friendly game in Morocco before the tournament. So that is the news I have for you today. That is the story, the big story I have for you today. So I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think about Asisat Oshoala, and also tell me what you think about the friendly game. Who do you think will win in the friendly game? That's if reports are true that Ghana and Nigeria women's team are actually facing off each other in a pre-tournament friendly game in Morocco. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, on TikTok. We just got 30,000 followers on TikTok. So follow us on our WhatsApp channel. The link is in the description. So that is all we have for you today. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.